The next question is, which is naturally occurring polymer? Which is naturally occurring polymer? First one polythene, second one PVC and a polyvinyl chloride. Next one is bakelite and fourth option is protein. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ನಾಲ್ಕು ಪಾಲಿಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ the one which occurs in nature are synthesized by nature. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದರೂ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಫೋರ್, protein is the one which is synthesized by the nature. So synthesized in nature. So which is a naturally occurring polymer? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ the question ತುಂಬ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿದೆ. Polythene, PVC and bakelite are industrially made. So the one polymer which occurs in nature should be protein. So this is the right option. So option D is the correct answer. Dear students, let us move on to the next question. The next question goes something like this. Which of the following is used to make non-stick cookware? Which of the following is used to make non-stick cookware? ನಾವು ಸಿನಾಪ್ಸಿಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಟೆಫ್ಲಾನ್, tetrafluoroethene or polytetrafluoroethene or ethylene is the polymer which is thermally stable, stable towards the attack of or action of acids and alkali, and therefore Teflon is used to make non-stick cookwares. Non-stick cookwares because Teflon is thermally stable as well as it is stable towards the action of alkali and acids. So which of the following is used to make non-stick cookware? So the option is very straight. First option is PVC, second option is polystyrene and third option is polyethylene terephthalate. Option D, polytetrafluoroethylene, nothing but Teflon. ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ the Teflon or polytetrafluoroethylene is a stable polymer which is thermally stable, therefore it is used or it is made use in making non-stick cookwares. So the right option is option D, polytetrafluoroethylene. Polytetrafluoroethylene is made use or it is used in making non-stick cookwares. So polytetrafluoroethene or polytetrafluoroethylene is generally used in making non-stick cookwares. PVC generally is plastic used in making pipes, PVC pipes. So polystyrene, it is also used in making fabrics. And this polyethylene, as I told you earlier, there are two different types of polyethylenes or polythenes. One is called as low density polythene, other one is called as high density polythene. The low density polythene is used for packing material which is generally transparent, having low density of almost 0.92 gram per cc. Then the next polymer of polythene is high density polyethylene which is having more density 0.97 gram per cm cube, which is opaque, and generally polyethylene of high density used in making household containers like bucket, plastic buckets, tumbler, etc. So the option is D is correct one for this question. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, ನಾವೀಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. Dear students, the next question is, ebonite is first option natural rubber, second option synthetic rubber, third option highly vulcanized rubber, And last option, polypropylene. Dear students, natural rubber is very sticky and generally cannot be used for any purpose. So, in order to modify the property of natural rubber, sulfur or sulfur compounds are added to the naturally occurring rubber and heated. The process of heating natural rubber with sulfur or sulfur compounds is called as vulcanization. Remember, the extent of vulcanization gives various different properties for natural rubber. So, around 5 to 10% if you had, say for example, less than 10%. It is generally tough, flexible, can be used for making automobile tires like that. Supposing if you keep on increasing the concentration of sulfur during vulcanization, the rubber becomes very hard. If you add around 25 to 30% of sulfur, then you get a very hard rubber called ebonite. So, ebonite is highly vulcanized rubber. During vulcanization, there is a cross linking between the polymers of polyisoprene, nothing but rubber chains. So, due to the cross linking between the neighboring chains, the rubber becoming more hard and hard. So, increase in sulfur content or increase in extent of vulcanization, you get very hard rubber. So, if you add 25 to 30%, then you get a rubber called ebonite. So, this generally the word given to the ebonite because it is the word coming from ebony, that is ebony tree, the rubber look like ebony tree. So, therefore, it is called ebonite. So, options are natural rubber, synthetic rubber, highly vulcanized rubber, and last one is polypropylene. So, nimge answer gottagiruttagle. So, the ebonite is highly vulcanized rubber containing higher degree or higher amount of 25 to 30% of sulfur in it. So, option C is the right option. Ebonite is highly vulcanized rubber. The next question is, which of the following is a biodegradable polymer? Which of the following is a biodegradable polymer? And ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವ 4 ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ which one undergo degradation by the environmental agents? First one is polythene, second one is bakelite, third one is PHBV, poly beta hydroxybutyrate copolymer with beta hydroxyvalerate. Napka irli poly beta hydroxybutyrate copolymer with beta hydroxyvalerate is the expanded form of PHBV. And the last option is PVC, polyvinyl chloride. Most of the man-made polymer are non-biodegradable, not acted upon by the bacteria or microbes. So, because of the man-made polymers, there is a great threat to the environment due to the accumulation of these polymers in the soil and environment, creating lot of problem in the atmosphere and in the nature. So, the next task in front of all chemists is to synthesize large number of plastics or polymers which can be degraded by the environmental agent like microbes. So, there are some polymers which are able to degraded by the microbes, of which ನಿಮ್ಮ syllabus ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಪಾಲಿಮರ್ ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. ನೈಲಾನ್ 2, ನೈಲಾನ್ 6, 1 ಪಾಲಿಮರ್. ಅದರ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ PHBV. ನಾನು ಆಗಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡೆಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಪಾಲಿ beta hydroxybutyrate copolymer with beta hydroxyvalerate. So, this is a polymer which can be degraded which can be decayed by microbes. So, which of the following is biodegradable polymer? ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ obviously PHBV ಅಂದರೆ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಮಿತ್ರರೇ, ಈಗ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ನು ಜನರಲಿ ಎ ಪೆಕ್ಯುಲಿಯರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ದಿ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಪ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಲೂಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡೂ ಕಾಲಮ್ನ ನೀವು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಗೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಕಾಲಮ್ 1 ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಬನ್ನಿ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಕಾಲಮ್ 2 ಐಟಮ್ಸ್. ಕಾಲಮ್ 1ನಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಇದೆ ಟೆರಿಲೀನ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇದೆ ನೈಲಾನ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇದೆ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸ್, ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಇದೆ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ ಎನ್ ಎ. ಕಾಲಮ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಲೈಕೋಸೈಡಿಕ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಸ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಪಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೈಎಸ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಮೈಡ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗಾಗಲೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಿರಬೇಕಾಗಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಾಲಮ್ 2 ನೋಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ there is something is talking about the linkage between the monomers. Linkage between the monomers, a type of bond between the monomers, monomeric linkages. Pteryline is a polyester. I'm just giving a hint. Pteryline is a polyester. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಆಗಲೇ ಏನು ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನೈಲಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಪಾಲಿಅಮೈಡ್. ಇಟ್ ಹಾಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಮೆನಿ ಅಮೈಡ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜಸ್. ಡಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, cellulose is a carbohydrate. Cellulose is a carbohydrate where glucose moieties are connected by means of glycosidic linkage. Glycosidic linkage, the linkage connecting between monosaccharide through oxygen called ether linkage. So next polymer is protein, which is again a polyamide. Two amino acids are connected by means of amide bond, CONH bond. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಮೈನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಮೈಡ್ ಬಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ COOH ಆಫ್ ಒನ್ ಅಮೈನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ and NH group of next amino acid will give you a peptide bond or amide bond. So obviously proteins are nothing but polyamides or polypeptides, I should say. So next polymer is RNA. RNA is a nucleic acid which is having phosphodiester linkages. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ 2 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಲಿಂಕೇಜಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಈಗ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇಯರ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 1P ಗ್ಲೈಕೋಸಿಡಿಕ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್, ಆ ಥರ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. 2Q ಅಂದರೆ ನೈಲಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 3R ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಸ್ಫೋಡೈಸ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 4th ಎಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೈಡ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆಯಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 5th ಒನ್ ಎಸ್. 5th ಒನ್ RNAಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೈಡ್ ಲಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಇದೆಯಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗೋಣ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆರಿಲೀನ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಲಿಯೆಸ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಟೆರಿಲೀನ್ ಪಾಲಿಯೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೆರಿಲೀನ್. ಸೊ ಟೆರಿಲೀನ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಲಿಯೆಸ್ಟರ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಟೆರಿಲೀನ್ 1 ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ Q. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1P ಇದೆ, 1Q ಇದೆ, 1R ಇದೆ, 1R ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 1 ಈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ Q ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಅವೇ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ನೈಲಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಲಿಅಮೈಡ್. ನೈಲಾನ್ 6 ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ನೈಲಾನ್ 6. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಎಸ್, amide linkage. Next, cellulose, as I told you, it is a polysaccharide which is having large number of glycosidic linkage. So the item number 3, cellulose, going with It is P, polyglycosidic linkage, that is P. The next one is protein. Protein, as I told you earlier, again it is made up of peptide linkages, nothing but amide linkages. Hangagi, so this protein also matching with S, that is amide linkage. Next, RNA, the fifth one should be having phosphodiester linkages. So RNA should be matching with R. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಾವು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ಕಟ್ ಏನು ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 1Q ನೋಡಿ 1Q 2S 2S 3P 3P 4th S 4th S 5th R. So option B should be the right option.